On November 8th, America heads back to the polls for the midterm elections to pit candidates from local races all the way up to Congress. For many students, this will be their first election.
October 11th is the deadline. So first of all, they need to register soon because time is running out in terms of if you want to be eligible to vote in this election. Just know that you can't do it online. You have to do it with paper and pen. Hand it over to an election official by a certified registrar, or go to one of your county offices and register there directly.
Additional dates to know include October 24th as the start of early voting, October 28th as the deadline to apply for a mail-in ballot, and November 4th as the last day to vote early in person.
If you want to vote in person on Election Day, you may, depending on what county you're living in, have to vote at a specific precinct, and you can go on the Secretary of State's website and look up where it is you are registered to vote and where you should be voting. But I would suggest that if a student is thinking about voting by mail and they can vote early, they should probably vote early.
In addition to voting, there are many other ways for students to get involved this cycle as well.
There's a lot of groups on campus that are very concerned about getting out the vote.
So more young people are going to vote Democrat than they're going to vote Republican. So when people get here to UT, they're not registered, they just moved, they need to get registered. That's what we're here for, just registering as many people as we possibly can.
We did a deployment not this past weekend, but the weekend before, where we went and knocked on doors for some candidates. So we're getting students directly involved in the voting process, not just on the voting end, but on the get out the vote effort.
As to why students should participate, UT professor Roderick Hart has a message for Generation Z.
They've grown up in probably the most partisan era that we've had in the United States in a very, very long time. That can do two things. That can make you depressed and demoralized, or it can make you involved. I think we will get to a point in this country where people will be much more reasonable with one another and listen more carefully.
For TSTV News, I'm Kevin Myers.
Literally as of Friday night.